Is your gaming addiction causing you a game over in real life? Let's have a drink over that. Good evening to the world and beyond. You have joined us to another AA meeting. My name is, well, nickname is Metal Man, but hope to be changed soon because I despise it. But nonetheless, here we are. I know that if you're a regular viewer, if not, if you managed a chance to come across my previous video, which I'm hosting, then you'll find that it was rubbish because we ate the food very, very silently and it was crap. Anyway, I digress. This time I've decided to incorporate some facts and fictions and whatnot in as well. So like it will be the fiction and what I've included and then the food afterwards to sort of cap it off nicely. I decided to incorporate where a game has caused lawsuits, divorces and even death. And we will start off with the horse whisperer. What do you have to tell us?
If I may ask, how much energy drink have you had today?
About 4 or 5 cans.
And also Joe, just so you're aware, we now publish into outer space.
Ah, right.
Because at the start he said to the world and beyond, so we are now straight forward, straight to Pluto, just in case there's something out there.
Mine's about an incident that's quite recent, in January 21st of 2015. Only 3 weeks into 2015, 2 Taiwanese men died from a marathon game in Binge. The first was a 38-year-old man who was found dead after playing video games for 5 days straight in an internet cafe in Taipei. The second, a 30-year-old Hishi, died from cardiac arrest after playing 3 days without stopping.
I believe it's pronounced Hishay.
Not Hishi.
Wait, is he talking about how it should have ended?
I was thinking like something a lot different, like more like Taiwan or like Bangkok sort of
He
thing.
said it's in that sort of area, so...
Anyway.
The man was a Hishi.
Died from cardiac arrest from playing games for 3 days straight without stopping.
Jeez. It worries me that people can actually get that frame right.
See, the even worse bit is though, what happened is all the people that were in the internet cafe were gaming, and they didn't notice the stiff man being taken away into the ambulance dead. None of them noticed it.
I think you noticed a stiff man anyway.
Yeah, the smell, surely.
None of them noticed the dead man being taken out
Have
of
you
the
been in a
internet
room full
cafe.
of gamers, Alex?
No.
You wouldn't notice the
Oh
smell.
yes, the smell of pure
Do you not
sweat.
remember when you were a kid?
Pure man. No, it's the smell of geek.
That's like the times when you were a kid and you were playing your game, your mum used to come in and ask you what you want for tea and you just wouldn't even know
Yeah.
she was there.
Or she's been
Until she
shouting
turned
at you.
off the game, you're like, ah! What?
Oh, hi mum.
Power cut! Power cut!
Oh god. Stephen, your turn.
Right, well mine's actually a lawsuit between 2 different game developers.
Okay.
Right, it's between developers Epic Games and Silicon Knights.
Yes.
Now, Epic Games is known for the Unreal 3 engine, which was one of the most popular pieces of middleware of the last console generation, and has been used in a number of games, with most notably being the Gears of War franchise, but you wouldn't know that actually you play PlayStation. Bad choice.
Let's not start with it, shall we?
Anyway, in 2005, Silicon Knights purchased the rights to use the Unreal 3 engine in its upcoming game 2 Human, and part of the terms was that Epic Games, the Unreal 3 engine would be a working version for the recently released Xbox 360. When Silicon Knights saw its 2 Human game up against the Gears of War at E3 in 2007, the developer accused Epic of diverting resources in order to make its game rather than working to improve Unreal 3. Now, when Silicon Knights took Epic to court over what they saw as a breach of contract, Silicon Knights lost, and they claimed it had to build its own engine as Epic's was unusable. However, the court found pieces of Epic's Unreal 3 engine in Silicon Knights' own engine, and this infringement on copyrighted material allowed Epic to be awarded $9 million in damages, as well as the destruction of all Silicon's games using the copied engine.
Wow. That's impressive.
Doesn't Silicon copy stuff anyway? Not like a digital code.
What?
It's not Silicon what I'm thinking of.
No.
No.
I don't
What
even
is
know
it,
what I'm
Tim?
thinking of.
There's like a digital code. It's like a very movie-ish thing where there's digital coding that will copy other digital coding to like chameleonize itself, like a virus will copy itself to look like Facebook coding, so it can then.
Ah.
I don't think it is
Spyware.
silicon. It's just
Spyware,
it sounded like silicon in my head.
Chips.
Silicon you use in your bathroom so it doesn't leak. Just your entire bathroom. Just so the bathroom itself doesn't leak. You get very sad. Cry a lot.
Was this over One
I don't cry a lot, the bathroom's cry.
Oh, was this something to do with One Direction's big announcement?
I don't have a phone. I don't know what that means.
Don't worry, Mikey, it doesn't affect us.
I know, I feel quite happier because of it.
I don't know what.
They're splitting up in March.
I literally just said I don't know and you're like, I feel happier.
One Direction have split up.
Well, us going to split.
Well, they're going to split up in March.
So they've gone different directions.
Hey!
So not just One Direction! Hey-o!
I don't get it. Moose.
Viking.
So back to topic. My story is about an 8-year-old boy living in America. I'm afraid I didn't research this quite properly. Not sure exactly where in America he was. He was staying at his grandmother's trailer, and he had been playing GTA 4 or 5. Again, I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly which.
Go, Moose, go.
Oh. While Moose researches that, I'll continue.
Yep, please.
He'd been playing GTA 4 or 5, and after he'd been playing for a while, somehow he'd gotten hold of his grandmother's handgun. Yes.
America.
America, yeah.
America.
That's all we need to say.
I could answer that question before
And-
you even said it.
Exactly. And he shot his grandmother in the head.
Did you
Now-
stamp on her body to get money?
Oh my god,
That's terrible. That's terrible, Michael. But when he was obviously taken.
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry.
He was obviously taken into custody as a result, where he said that he'd simply been playing with the gun and it had gone off accidentally.
Oh.
He's an 8-year-old boy. This story is both plausible and also fallible. Yeah.
Oh yes.
And true.
And true.
And true.
So where was it
Bang
exactly?
on true.
In America.
Right, it was, actually, believe it or not, this just takes the piss even more. It was in a town called Slaughter in Louisiana.
Shut up, there's not
Seriously, that is a place. It genuinely says an 8-year-old boy intentionally shot and killed his own grandmother after playing the violent video game GTA 4. Maurice Smothers, 87 years old, was shot in the back of the head as she watched television in a mobile home in the town of Slaughter, Louisiana. Now, anyone who lives in America, please just tell us whether that is a genuine town or just been made up, because that's unbelievable.
Oh my god.
It then says Smothers, who was helping to look after the boy, was pronounced dead at the scene at the Country Breeze mobile home park. The child told investigators that he accidentally shot her while playing with a firearm, a .38 caliber handgun that belonged to his grandmother. However, authorities believe that the shooting was intentional but did not reveal a motive. They also pointed out that the child was playing GTA 4 before the fatal shooting.
That's the same article as I read. I can see that from here.
Yeah.
And you notice that the article blames the video game, not the fact that an 8-year-old had a handgun.
Well, the fact that he somehow got a hold of a copy of GTA.
Yeah, and he's 8 years old. I just think that's ridiculous. I mean, in America, it's not.
Scratched off the one.
In America, it's not actually the game isn't rated as an 18. It's down as a rated M, which I believe
mature.
thinks is
Yeah,
counts as
an
being
18-year-old,
mature. So you need to be
yeah, that's
18-year-old
mature.
plus to buy the game. So I reckon what it was is that either his grandmother or his mother just thought, oh well, fuck it, I'll buy him the game, and then she ended up died.
Saying that, my old next door neighbour, whose name will remain unmentioned, she let her, I can't remember how old he was at the time, I think he was 4, she let him play GTA 5, thinking it was just a racing game, because she hadn't heard of what it was really like, and we then showed her, on like my copy, what it really is like, and I went around shooting and showed her that there was prostitutes in the game and stuff, and she immediately went and destroyed the copy. But she didn't know. She thought it was just like a driving game.
Mm.
So it could have been something similar to that.
But she.
I don't know where she's
Yeah,
been for
surely
the
it's
past 20 years.
surely it's in the
Auto.
name, yeah.
Yeah, Grand
It's
Theft
in
Auto's
the
been-
title,
It's also been around for like 18 years.
if not longer. It's been
Since the first PlayStation. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are correct in that, but I just can't get over the name of the town.
It's nice.
Seriously, Slaughter.
Yes,
I mean,
that's a lovely
honestly,
place
it's
to live.
ridiculous.
When you said
Like there's a place called Tornado Valley.
when you said
Yes, there is.
the 8-year-old shot unintentionally, like he didn't realise he had shot it, reminded me of a joke where it's like it's called the Irish gun incident, and it's a woman's cleaning her husband's gun and accidentally shoots him, and she phones the police, and this is how the 999 call goes. Oh my god, it's my husband! I fucking shot him! I've accidentally shot him. I was cleaning his gun and I shot him. Just calm down, man. What happened? Well, I was cleaning his gun, you see, and the trigger just went off and I accidentally shot him. Okay, man, just calm down. Can you confirm he's dead? Yep, done that one next.
Yeah,
That's just immediately what I thought.
it does say just at the bottom of the article that I just didn't read. It says the game is rated M for mature audiences, is recommended for ages 17 and above, and has been associated with encouraging violence.
But in America, the laws are a bit different because
Yeah.
you can drive a car at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're like a year further
Mm.
along, sort of thing. No, because you can drive a car at 17.
You can learn at 17, but you can't own a car until you're 18.
You can learn to ride a moped
that.
at 16.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but in America you can drive a moped at 14.
Yeah.
In America, you don't actually have to wear any form of like protection, like leathers or a helmet.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
safety.
hit.
Yeah, you don't have to have it MOT'd or insured or anything like that. You can sort of just go ahead, get on a bike and start riding it.
Oh, but with motorbikes here, you have to have it insured MOT, but you don't have to wear anything besides a helmet. You can
Yes.
just ride a motorbike naked down the street as long as you're wearing a helmet.
No, you don't have to
Wouldn't go that
have an
far.
MOT. You don't have to have an MOT anymore.
What, the
What?
motorbike in
In-
England?
Oh, in England, yeah,
That's
but
what
not
in
in
England.
America. You can't. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, back on topic.
Michael.
Mikey.
Well, I feel really silly because I haven't done a lot of research.
You're a busy man.
As soon as Alex mentioned what the podcast was going to be about, I remembered something I saw on QI. Now,
You're always helpful for a lot of things.
I've told these guys what it is beforehand, and this is why they might smirk a little bit during the conversation. Essentially, there was a role-playing game in Japan, and there was a couple who were married in the game, and I believe married in real life. I'm not sure if they were married or just dating in real life.
Married.
They were married, thank you. But the the husband in the role-playing game divorced his wife without telling her, to which she then murdered. It was either murdered or got a hitman. It's a bit shaky because some articles say that, and I know I've heard somewhere that it was a hit. She hired a hitman in the game to murder her husband, but essentially the husband got murdered because of the divorce that wasn't. Like, she didn't know about it. It was just
It wasn't mutually agreed.
yeah. The husband just one day just divorced the virtual character. So
The
because of
virtual
that,
lady.
because of that, she then either murdered or hired a hitman to murder her husband in the game, not in real life, in the game. And this just proves how like serious Japanese people are about technology and stuff, because she is either facing prison time or a equivalent $5,000 American money, like what's the word?
Fine.
Fine for the murder of the virtual character, because the virtual character apparently.
Yeah.
Thank God they don't
Well,
actually.
actually, that's.
But
That's
it was also something to do with the fact that she used. It was like internet fraud in a sense, because she used online accounts and passwords and stuff. She sort of hacked her own husband's passwords and stuff to get onto the game to sort it all out.
That's
Yeah, that's the actual crime that's been committed.
That's a crime for
Yeah.
jail
So
time.
if it was
but-
from the murder on the game,
No.
if they play GTA 5, then they're going to be in a lot
That
of jail
said,
time.
I have heard of lawsuits being carried out for killing a character in games because they've actually become quite valuable commodities
Yeah.
for.
Well, I also believe that because of how much money and time it takes to get the characters up to level because in Japan everything, and I mean everything, you have to pay for by like your own money. You can't even like buy
Extra money.
You can't like buy a pair of boots for your character with some gold you found on the ground. You have to literally put it in your credit card and go, I want those boots, and it costs you like 5,000 yen or whatever.
That's not fun.
Yeah, but that's how serious they take it, which
And
is
if
why
you
it's
convert
such a
to
big deal.
5,000 yen might not be as much.
No,
Okay.
but it's still not fun using your own money.
Yeah, but that's why it's so addictive over there, and that's why it's such a big deal when characters are murdered for genuine purposes. But anyway,
I'll take those boots.
I didn't do a lot of research, so that's all I got.
Michael, what's your research?
Right, my research. I have two that are fairly short, but completely ridiculous at the same time. An 18-year-old died after playing an online computer game for 40 hours solid. It was Diablo 3. Apparently he went without food or water for 2 days straight. The long hours in the same position caused cardiovascular heart problems.
What's that?
I haven't got a clue.
Heart
Yeah.
The heart
Heart
space,
condition, yeah. Right.
Giving up because you're not taking enough in.
And the second one was a man in love with his Xbox went completely nuts when his 17-month-old daughter, complete accident, just pulled out the like the cords and stuff out the back of the Xbox while the father was playing, and instead of ensuring that she was safe and okay and didn't get any kind of like injury from it, he repeatedly cracked her skull, killing her, and he got 47 years in prison. Now that's brutal. I think that's absolutely horrible.
That's insane.
That
It's
is not
ridiculous,
enough jail
isn't
time
it?
for that.
No, it's not. Well, that counts as life imprisonment.
No,
Life imprisonment is
Sorry,
just
life
X
imprisonment
amount.
Life imprisonment is 25.
Is it?
Life
No,
in
I
this
think he got.
country.
In this
Yeah,
country.
in this
it
country,
Oh,
I think that was
in
in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he must have got like life imprisonment and some for committing that. But I think that's completely disgusting. I don't think
That
that's
is
right.
insane.
It's not.
is. That's inhuman.
I mean, just because she by accidentally tripped and pulled out the cords, it's
Yeah.
like a normal person would have gone over and just gone, "Shit, are you alright?" You know, made sure she's okay,
How
plugged it back
How old
in.
did you say the kid was?
17 months.
Like, they wouldn't have known
Oh
any
my
better.
Yeah,
God.
they're only like a year and a half, if that.
I'm sorry if you see me laughing. I'm not laughing at the
Yeah.
story. I'm laughing at the idea of Michael going up to a 17-month-old child going, shit.
It's me. It's what I do.
It's not following up with anything, it's going, shit.
But I think that's wrong. It's just disgusting.
You couldn't make that up.
Nice. I mean, I did find well, Pam, my fiance, she found that on an actual
Name
page.
dropping.
Yeah. You know, she found that on an actual web page, but I left it at home. So she sent me the information, but that's actually out there. It's just wrong. Like that is just disgusting.
Personally, I would put him on death row.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
It depends on the state, because it's not.
Yeah, I know, but if that state did have death row,
yeah.
Definitely.
I
probably
think
would've
it
been,
deserved to be put on it, but at this, you know, for
Yeah,
doing
that's
that, I mean, 17 months old, it's just
Yeah.
wrong, isn't it?
Just to go on a very quick tangent. At work today, I saw. It's just my death. I saw an article at work today on my friend showed me, and it was in the Daily Mail. It might have been a couple of days ago, and a lawyer married her. A serial killer client who was on death row 18 years ago, and they're still married today.
What the hell?
I didn't read the rest of it. I literally just read the headline, but it's like she was like she was defending this man for serial killer murder sort of thing, like mass amount of murder.
I fell in
I
love.
think it was 2021.
There's hope for me yet.
her name wasn't Harleen Quinzel by any chance, was it?
It was like 2021 people this guy had murdered, and she then decided that even though he was found guilty, she was like, you know what, yeah, I'll just marry him.
Right, Alex, have you got any?
I've got two, but I think this one deserves to vote, to be told. A man in London, I believe it was, his name was Mark Bradford. He's 46 years old, 46-year-old man, and I don't know many 46-year-olds or that sort of age that play Call of Duty. He was playing it.
My dad.
Oh, what?
My dad.
Your dad. I didn't realise your dad was a gamer.
Yeah.
In that case,
Well,
I'd
all
like
he
to
plays is Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
in that case, your dad will probably feel this on the same level, but he was playing against this 13-year-old, and he was completely being owned by this 13-year-old, and he kept teabagging him and basically just taunting him over the mic. So eventually, it got to the point where he said, "Right," but it doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't specify how he found him or how long it took him to get there. It just said that he found where he lives, got into the kid's house, and started throttling him. Just over the fact that he kept basically getting pwned over Call of Duty, and it wasn't until it was only until the mother got involved that he was eventually stopped.
Oh, so she didn't let him in the house?
No.
Oh, I'll play with your kid online.
Holy
No.
shit!
Yeah, no, sorry.
That's what I thought.
No, sorry.
This is 46-year-old man rocks up to a I'll play with your son online. Can I have a word with him?
Okay, sorry. I didn't specify that. He was playing at his house, and the kid was obviously playing around at his house.
No, I know that. I just mean when he came to the house to throttle the kid.
No.
I thought the mum had let him in
No.
because he's a friend.
No. He barged his way in.
I'm there now.
To be honest, if you'd have seen the picture of this bloke that I've got up right now, no mother would let him into the house to talk to her kid.
That's his face, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that. like see this, but that face is just nah.
Just type in Mike Bradford.
Oh
Is it
dear.
Mike?
Sorry, Mark. Mark, sorry.
Yeah, Mark
Oh
Bradford.
my god.
The mother eventually, when he got taken to court, said, if you can't handle losing to a child, then you shouldn't be playing video games.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this happened about 4 years ago, and I only just recently found out that he actually got away with it. He went to court and he didn't get done for it.
That's bad. What are you two laughing at?
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that.
If I'm honest, I don't think I can repeat it. Because it was a
Right,
sheer,
well, we will not repeat it.
it was a sheer accidental thing.
Oh my god.
It might get left in, I doubt it, because I probably will end up in jail, because it was genuinely sheer accidental thing. I mentioned that he looks a bit like someone. Let's just leave it at that.
Anyway, so carrying
I
on from that
apologise.
subject.
Alex, what do you have hiding in the fridge for us?
Yes, we have. We are rounding to the end of this frightfully eventful evening of this video, and the time is for me to prepare my masterpiece. Now, the previous plan.
Before he kills everyone.
Before everyone, the previous plan was to make this awesome concoction called a pizza cake, but unfortunately,
Afterwards.
they don't. Well, the ingredients I need don't exist in the UK, so I don't know. I have to update on that. What I needed tinned refrigerated pizza dough, and they don't do that in America.
All right.
They don't do that in England. So instead, I've chosen to do chocolate mallow pie.
Dude, that's so nice.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank
That's delicious.
Oh. And
Absolutely
I'm a
fantastic.
fussy eater and this is amazing.
I think Mike is not fussy because he's not one for sugary sweet things.
I'm not, no.
Yet.
I mean, whipped cream's never been a big favourite of mine, but this is.
Damn, I even surprised myself.
Cake.
I don't think you could make that any better.
This cake is most certainly not a lie.
I actually plan on making that cake. The one from Portal.
Oh, you get a massive aftertaste.
Mm.
Good texture to it as well.
Giving it a thumbs up is my marking that I enjoy the cake. So the cameras can see.
Mm.
I think if anyone else agrees, they will thumb up as well.
I'm giving it the dough ones because that was just freaking awesome.
We have double thumbs up. Double, double, double.
I've only got one hand.
A
Toe.
toe up.
So the toes count.
Gross.
Damn good cake.
That was lovely.
Right. Right. Critics, please tell me how I did.
Absolutely amazing.
If I had a whiteboard, I'd give you a 7.
Excellent.
I would have given you a 20 out of 10. That's
That was
amazing.
absolutely delicious. That's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
5 forks out of 5.
Hey!
It's got a nice texture to it because you've got whipped cream which is soft, and melted chocolate which is a little bit like softer, and then you just got the base which is nice.
Ah, excellent.
I would happily turn around and say that is easily a 9 out of 10, purely because nothing can be perfect. But you are right there,
I'll even
because
take
that was so nice.
I'll
that
even
was
take
really
you
good.
a bit
This
home
is
for your
perfect.
girlfriend.
Hmm?
I'll even take it. Let you take a bit home for your girlfriend.
Oh, thank you.
I have to
I
say,
said that was
no,
nicer
this
than
is
the first
perfect.
one you did.
What, the cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously the cookies were simple. This is a lot harder.
No, I have to say this is perfect.
Are you eating off of a knife?
Yeah.
You seduced me.
The whipped cream just
That
gets
was
in your
good.
fingers.
My compliments to the chef.
Thank you very much. And that was only done this this evening. As soon
My
as I got through the door, I
my
haven't
compliments.
showered, I haven't eaten, and it's just been work.
My compliment.
I was here when the whipped cream was being made.
Yes, it was.
You heard my joke. At least someone did.
Yeah, I
I
heard
heard
that.
your joke, Mikey. It wasn't funny.
We all have those moments. Chris more than others.
Wow, I'm such a slow eater.
More than others.
Anyway,
I'm sure you'll agree with me, viewers, that I'm sure you wish that you was here tasting it. But unless you're going to have to starve, unfortunately, unless of course you want to go grab something quickly from the fridge. But yes, we will be ending it there. At some point, I will be putting up a video either on my channel or on this channel, stating how I made this lovely concoction that everyone has enjoyed. Next week it is the Horse Whisperer's turn to host, and so we'll be looking very forward to what he's coding that, because we have yet to understand and know what he is planning.
I don't know either.
and hopefully Alex hasn't had as many energy drinks.
One
Yeah.
more should do it.
If you have any
Suggestions.
suggestions, don't interrupt. It's rude. If you have any stories similar to ours that we've told today about divorces, lawsuits, murders in games in real life,
Or personal queries that you've had with your girlfriend or your boyfriend that have caused breakups.
we're not Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I don't want to be Dr.
Let's
Phil.
leave personal things out.
Yeah,
guys.
so you say all this, but it's because of video games that me and my ex actually wound up together.
Yeah, or it could have blossomed into love.
Bear in mind she is an exo.
Yeah.
Nah, but not
So-
because of the same reason. Not because of how they got together. They got also.
But anyway, just
Moving on.
let's just stick with. If you have a story that we've missed that you found interesting, I would personally love to hear it, because I didn't do much research on it. So
So it's goodbye from me, Metal Man, Michael the Moose,
See you later.
Mikey the Spark Plug, Joe the Viking, Stephen, whose nickname keeps evading me.
Sorry, I was just seeing if you could work it out.
oh no,
No.
Copperfist.
Copperfist, Stephen Copperfist, and Mini Joe the Horse Whisperer. Click and subscribe and put us a like. Thank you very much for being here. Cheers.
Carrots.